Hello, I'm going to be showing you the Site Utility Parts plugin for PlanSwift. I have a plan here. Unfortunately, I do not have a site plan that I can use, that I have permission to use. So I'll have to use this PlanSwift sample plan for this demo today. You can see that I have the plan here in front of me. I've already set the scale, and over here on the right side is the Site Utility plugin. The Site Utility plugin is set up and organized into 5 sections for water utilities, storm drainage, sanitary sewer, subdrain, and electrical utilities. For each of these sections, when you open them up, you will see child folders for various activities that belong to each section. So in the case of water utilities, you have ductile iron pipe MJ, ductile iron pipe push-on, PVC ductile iron OD pipe with ductile iron fittings, class 160 pipe, class 900 pipe, and so on. The various pipe specs that we would use in water, and then down below some valves and then some hydrants. In each of these child folders, when we open that up, for the pipe, you will see a folder for each size of pipe. If we go in and look at any one size of pipe, for example, 12-inch ductile iron MJ pipe, and we click on the plus, these are the takeoff activities that you can be using as you want to do your takeoff. And notice that as I look at each activity, you have the green button or green dot over on the right side. If you would like to take off this 12-inch ductile iron pipe, you would click on the green button here, and a dialog box will come up. Now, I'm not going to be filling in these values as I'm showing you this, but here is the cost each, the markup. You can change these dollar values either here or later on after your takeoff is all complete, however you wish. There are some fields to put in the location, the zone, the floor, the WBS code 1, 2, and 3. WBS means a work breakdown structure. These are simply ways to break apart your project. So you can say, here's the work that's going to be occurring in year 1 of the project versus year 2, or the work on the east side versus the west side, or in different zones or locations, however you wish to break apart your project. When this is all squared away, you click OK, and then you can identify from point A to point B, and you can even make a turn if you want to say that here is the length of the pipe that we would like to have. When you're all done with your takeoff, you click the escape key. So I've taken off this set of pipe. Now, obviously, I have some L's here. So if I want to have a 90-degree L, I would click on this option. These same values pop up. And by the way, these WBS and location values and such, they're set up to be remembered from the last time that you set in a value. So when this is all squared away, you click OK, and you would indicate where your 90-degree L was. I have a 45 here, so I would need to take that off. This is all right. Hit my 45, and I've done my takeoff. So there is a section of pipe for each one of these. If I would like to have a reducer in here for this 12-inch pipe, and I open this up again, there is a place for a reducing T, a reducing Y, reducing cross, or a reducer. I'm going to put in a reducer at this point, and then you will notice that there's one more field here. It says reducing size 2. So I open that up, and I can say we're going to reduce down to an 8-inch pipe, and all these values stay the same, and I can click that here's my reducer right there, and I have my reducer. If I would like to continue a little bit more takeoff and say we have some 8-inch pipe, then here's my 8-inch pipe, and I'm just going to do a little bit here to finish that out, and I hit escape when we're done. Now all of this takeoff is being recorded by the software. So you can notice that for water, the 12-inch pipe, I got so many feet. I got 190, 145, 112 by 8-inch reducer. Notice that I'm giving you the size of the reducer from the pipe size down to the reducing size here. And then here's the 8-inch pipe for 71 lineal feet. If there's a hydrant along the way, then you could close all this out and come down to the hydrant section, which is at the bottom. And there's some work for existing hydrants to remove them and do various options with the removal. There's a place for hydrant tees if you would like to have them, and then hydrants themselves. And we need a fire hydrant, and we can say that this fire hydrant is right there. And I got my fire hydrant, which has been added into the takeoff. So there's a section here for water utilities, a section for storm drainage. In storm drainage, you have different specifications of pipe because the pipe specs are different for storm drainage. So here's your SDR35 pipe, corrugated, high-density polyethylene coiled pipe, the storm drainage RCP, corrugated corrugated metal pipe. And then here are the catch basins and adjustments to catch basins, the castings, pipe boots. Each of these folders are full of activities for that concern the type of work that we're having here. So catch basin boots and whatever. In sanitary sewer, the pipe specs are different again. Here's your ductile iron MJ, PVC pipe with ductile iron fittings, high density polyethylene butt fuse pipe, sanitary sewer SDR35 pipe for gravity sewer, and then your manholes, the sanitary manholes, manhole pipe boots and castings, and then modifying and adjustments. And once again, all of these folders are full of the activities that you would have for these types of things. The pipe works the same in all of the sections, where when you get into the specification of the pipe, it is then organized by the size. After you go into the size, you can then see the various fittings that you would want to have. There's a section for sub-drainage here. Polyethylene coiled or PVC Schedule 40, and there's a section for electrical utilities, conduit direct bury, and then you have the specs of conduit, IMC, GRC, ARC, or DP duct. And then again, these are organized by their size, and once you have a particular size of conduit, the various types of fittings that you would like to have for that. There's also a section in here for conduit in duct bank. Same types of conduits, just in a different place. And then electrical precast issues. So this is a quick overview of the Site Utility Parts plugin for PlanSwift. You can purchase this plugin by going to the plugin store. You click on that icon. You're at the PlanSwift plugin store. You can find this plugin and then download it and purchase it. Thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate that you have taken the time to review this plugin. Thank you very much.